Alright guys, Rich here from the RC Network, and this is going to be, gosh, I think this is update number 6 of my Traxxas slash 4x4 Platinum Edition. This is the LCG version. Now, my whole project here was to convert this pretty much bash crazy truck into kind of a sleeper truck on an indoor clay track. Now, with that, you have to put, obviously some a little bit better electronics and some other things to keep everything working perfectly out on the clay track so you can get through the races. So I was contemplating two things. The first thing was, how should I make this thing look? Do I want to hide the fact that it's a Traxxas, or do I want to promote that it's a Traxxas slash? Well, and I got back to thinking about this, and one of my viewers actually, let me know this as well, and I'm starting to agree with this. Originally, I was going to go ahead and throw on my Techno SCT410 shell on this Traxxas Slash just to see, who would think it might be a Techno truck. But then I started thinking, I used to watch a car show that had a particular episode that was talking about a sleeper car, and their version of a sleeper car was a Subaru WRX STI, but they made it into a sleeper car. They basically put tons of horsepower and all the different performance enhancements to the vehicle, but on the outside of it, they made it look plain Jane. In other words, it was just kind of a black car. They took the hood scoop out. They took the wing off the back. They made it look like, a mom's car, so to speak. So once they, get out on the street and someone, takes a look at the car, they don't know what's actually lurking underneath the hood of the car, or in our case, the shell here. So I went ahead and I painted up a shell, made it pretty plain. I put on some stickers that would make you think that it might be just a stock slash 4x4. However, I did use some SC10 decals, and here it is. Obviously, I'm a pretty huge Rockstar fan. That's my drink of choice these days. And I went ahead and I painted this thing up just plain Sprint Silver, I believe, from either Tamiya or Pactra, I forget the name. And I threw on some stickers, made it look somewhat scale like one of the Torque series trucks from Traxxas. I have the Toyo tires and all the different decals here that would make it look like a real Torque truck out on the series. So kind of keeping with the theme here of a sleeper truck. Now, all in all, everything's looking pretty good here. I actually like the look of the truck. It looks like almost a bone stock slash 4x4. I left the windows clear. That's kind of a giveaway a little bit there, that I don't have the decals of Traxxas on there. And I used just some of the minimal Traxxas stickers, the hood, or I'm sorry, the visor here with Traxxas, the fan decal, and some of the other things. So, and then you'll see the Makita here and the Rockstar. That's all from an SC10 kit that I had a long time ago. So now wheels and tires. There's no wheels and tires on this thing. What do I do? Well, I ordered up some Proline tires and wheels, and I got those in. So let's take a look at what I got in. If you haven't seen the unboxing already of my I Have a Box, you can check that one out too, but I'll go over some of the same information here. I went with the split 6 wheels. These are just the standard 25mm offset, 2721-02, and that's just going to be a black split 6 wheel. So I like those wheels. They work out pretty good. Tire-wise, I went with the Suburbs 2.0. These are a little bit wider tire, which will be perfect for this particular truck. MC compound, which is for clay tracks only, and model number there 1171-17. So these things I think will hook up pretty well. I decided not to go with the Ions only because I'm running the Ions on the Techno, and my theory is there less traction on the tire for the heavier truck, more traction on the tire for the lighter truck. We'll see if that theory proves correct. Last thing I picked up, and these will be going on later, I plan to run the stock shocks first, but this is a full set of Power Strokes. So went ahead and I picked these things up from Proline as well. You can see the model numbers down there. They'll be in the video description as well, so you guys can check those out. But I just love these shocks. I mean, there's no better built shock out there, in my opinion. I love working on these shocks. I love filling them. They bleed excellently. I mean, you have all the different spring variations out there from Proline. I have those actually heading on in here to the RC network as well. So I'm pretty happy with these. I am going to run the GTRs. We'll see how they do, and then we'll drop these Power Strokes on there and do a quick little comparison. So stay tuned for that little footage there as well. So there you have it. I am waiting for that aluminum center diff that is still due to arrive here at the RC network. And other than that, that's it. That's going to be update number 6 of the Project Sleeper. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this little update. I hope you guys like the shell. I did pick up another shell from Proline. I got the new Evo high flow shell in. I may end up putting that on the Techno truck. We'll have to see. As far as cutting this one out, you know, there's no official cutouts on this shell, so I am going to have to kind of play it by ear. Once I get to the track, I may have to make my own cutouts. So that's basically it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this quick little update, and that's it. If you have any questions about this update or some of the items that I showed, please check out the video description. If not, shoot me a comment question. I answer all of them, so that's what's different about the RC Network. That's it for now, guys. Comments, questions down below, and as always, thumbs up and subscribe. Over and out.